Dear student, let me discuss about the program of stepper motor control. This is the one initializing for to display a string on your LCD monitor. This is the routine as written inside the address. For this is the address to be loaded for initializing the LCD and checking the status of your LCD as busy or not. This is the address it is written, and the string whichever the want to display on the screen, this is the address they are written, and this is the one it is written for go to the next line or in the same line, that is a go to XY. These are the address already it is written. These are the subroutine program written inside the ROM area. Okay, let me start with the program. This is the program where in our microcontroller we have interrupts. So using those interrupts to control your stepper motor, like you want to rotate the motor in clockwise or anti-clockwise by using your interrupt. So here I am using the two external interrupt. As we know that in we have in 5 interrupts we having. External interrupt 0, external interrupts 1, and timer or counter interrupt 0, and timer or counter 1, and serial port interrupts. So timers interrupts, we know that already. We can come to know that IT1, IT2 we learned about that, IT0, IT1, and similarly we have the serial interrupts also, we have that. Okay, SI and PI we have that. So now we are seeing about external interrupt like 0 and 1. We should know that which address it is written. Okay, so external interrupt 0, it is the address is 003, and external interrupt 1, it is 0013H. These are the routine address. So we'll come to the interrupts, then we can understand that how we can call the interrupts. So here I just simply am explaining that when I call this interrupt, external interrupt, some event has to be occur. What is that event? I need to return in this address. Similarly, once I going to call this external interrupt 1, so automatically your program counter has jumped to this location, and then what is the routine you written, that is a program you written, that will be executed, and it has to be come back to your main program where you have called it. So returning we return as IRET instruction for interrupts. So this is the basic information to my program. So I am using the interrupt, external interrupt 0 and external interrupt 1. We should know that address as 003H and 0013H. With this, so first I started with the external interrupt 1, that is 013H. This is starting address. In this address I written that R4 as 0. See, why I am using R4, because I need to check that R4 if it is 0 or 1 FF. If it is 0, what direction my motor has to rotate, and R4 is FF, what direction has to be rotated. So that is what I want to do in my program. So that's what I'm written in this location in 13, that is whenever I call the interrupt 1, so R4 become 00 and it has come back. Whenever I call the interrupt 0, then R4 become FF. This should be clear. Okay, after this I need to display a message. So default in my program, my motor has rotating in clockwise direction. Default always it rotate in the clockwise rotation. So that will be going to be display in this. That's what I going to call that where the routine has written. So this is the routine has written for display. So I'm calling that LCD. First I need to check the status, and then after that if there is no busy, then I need to initialize it. So once it is initialized, then I need to write the program to display my string. Okay, so next